I am Beth Varcho. I lead a 7-person communications team, strategic communications, which lives in the Department of Marketing Communication, reporting up through Kate Kewen. I've been here about 12 years. My team works with all of the technology people within the organization to take very technical, phrased information and make it so anyone can understand it. So when we make changes to technology, users need to know what to do differently, and my team translates that technical speak into more everyday language. So we started in 2009. Communications roles popped up kind of organically because, of course, when technology changes, users need to do things differently. So they needed someone to do that work and communicate with users. But in 2009, they hired Kathy Bindewald and formed a communications team under her. And it included training, still does today. So that was where we started. In 2012, they added an executive communication role, and that's when I was hired. Kate did the executive communications, and I did more of the managerial of the team. We also added the web and design services at that time, and then we transitioned again when OCIO and OTDI came together, and at that time, media services joined us, and so did Ohio State Online's marketing team. The strategic communication team uses a variety of vehicles. It really depends on the audience we're trying to reach. So we use department newsletters by communicating with other communicators. We use on campus. We use our website. We have digital signs. We email certain interest groups. Social media is another important tool, sometimes video. And the Ohio State app is a great way to contact students specifically. It varies a lot by project. Any project we get, we first evaluate by who is going to be affected, what audiences we have. So some audiences, students really aren't affected at all. For example, if we have a workday change, students oftentimes won't even notice that there's been a change. But for example, the Microsoft change that's coming up where we're going to not allow forwarding to accounts outside of the university anymore, we'll be doing a lot of very focused student communications and in some cases may email certain students directly. So various avenues. It is very, very much dependent on the project though. Really depends on how much students need to know. I think we do a lot more change management now and we help the organization not be as siloed. A lot of times when we're in a team meeting, one person will hear about a project that's very similar to something someone else is working on, and we can act as a connector and bring those two projects together so we don't have two parts of the organization essentially doing the same project. Instead, they're working together on that. Change management has been a big part of our role from the beginning, but we see that more and more as time goes on. People need us to fill that role, and especially in managed IT, we have seen a lot of that. We really feel like probably our biggest strength and our biggest success is the ability to be agile and change as the circumstances changed. Our jobs changed a lot when we came together as one team in 2009. In 2014, when we came together with OTDI, that was another big change. Of course, everyone had to change during COVID, but technology was a huge part of that. So the communication piece was also very big in letting people know what they could do, what they couldn't do, guidelines for remoting in for work and for taking classes and teaching classes outside of the university. So being agile and making sure we adjust to all those changes because, of course, technology changes constantly. So we need to change as well. And I think we've been very successful in doing that over the course of the last decade and a half.